Hey folks, Tracy here with Scrappy's Rustics. We're going to do a Dollar Tree project. We're going to make a pumpkin, and we're going to use 3 of those wooden pieces there, and we're going to simply Mod Podge this recycled paper and sand off the edges on all 3. You've got to stay to the end and see how cute this comes out. It's just, I love it. It's chunky and it stands alone, and it's just great. So I decided I was going to use DIY Dark and Decrepit. However, it didn't go too great over the recycled paper. It kind of made it a little like mushy. I should have put a coat of DIY Dark and Decrepit down first and then Mod Podged it on. But all in all, it ended up working out. It was just took a little longer drying time for the, I don't know, like the paper was kind of thick. So before this, I filled all the holes because I didn't really know what I was going for. I knew I wanted to make a pumpkin, but I wasn't sure what you were going to see. So I filled the little holes where the jute was hanging through with some nail filler, let that dry, and then just sanded it on both sides. So we're going to use vintage duck egg, and we're going to dry brush. I do go over this twice and dry in between, pretty much dry. So look at all the texture on that paper. That's what I was looking for, some nice texture. So dry brush, a chip brush is best for that. You just put on a little paint and just basically dry brush it. You don't want full coverage. So I do 2 coats on it. I try to go over where I went before, and I'm using my look at my jars all nasty. I'm using Pentart Heavy Body Gel, which is an excellent adhesive. I let it dry all overnight. You don't need a lot. You just kind of just put it on there like icing on a cake. And I let that dry overnight. I put a little weight on it, and actually used a Dark and Decrepit as a weight. And in the meantime, I put the stem on. I have these little wood pieces I got from a wholesaler a while back. I put that on with the Heavy Body Gel as well, and figured I might as well let that sit overnight, and I had taken my camera stuff down. So I'm just writing fall on this tag. I used to have these on my website, however I don't sell them anymore, and I just wrote fall, you know, kind of in a vintage looking, and I'm taking Tim Holtz Oxide with my little blending brush there, just darkening it up, making it a little more grungy, including the thread there, not thread, whatever the hanger is for the tag, just to make it look, you know, older. This piece comes out so cute, and it's a pumpkin. You can almost make a pumpkin out of anything, I really think. Anything round or oval or even square, rectangle we got going on here. So I just threw some material. I got some gauze that's coffee stained. I got some Dollar Tree, I don't know what you call that ribbon that's right there. And then I just took some just strips of fabric I had and just kind of made it like a rag bow in a sense. Just did like the awareness ribbon bow, and I just put a little bit of hemp around the middle. Nothing special, just put a couple of the colors in there, and I had some of the blue gauze, so I threw that in there as well. Put a little tiny rose paper flower in the middle just because it needed something in the middle, and you could see where I tied it with the hemp. And I just wanted to build it out a little because where the stem sits, I wanted the bow to kind of sit in there, and it needed to be a little meaty. So that's why I made it a little, kind of doubled it up, tripled it up, made a little chubby bow. Ooh, little chubby bow. So I'm just tying my tag on the back. No need to really glue it or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere my bow. And then, as you see in the background there, I have some Sweet Annie, which I forgot I totally had, and I got a nice box of it I got last year through Etsy. Y'all, I did try to grow it myself. We tried, my husband's helped me too. We tried everything. It just does not like Florida climate. We tried from seed, we tried plants, we tried the greenhouse. It just doesn't like Florida. And that's too bad because I was pretty excited about it. But we did try. So I was going to put a big wad in there. It didn't work out. I ended up putting piece by piece in there. Just a little something as a filler and just to give it a little more interest and texture to the piece. Plus it smells nice and sweet. So I just love how this came out. You could color this and decorate this any way you'd like to match your decor. I think it's a sweet piece, and it's nice and chunky, and it stands up on its own. If you like my style, I'd love for you to smash that subscription button, and feel free to hit the little bell to turn on notifications when I upload new videos or when I go live, which is usually Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Check out our website at scrappysrustics.com. Hope this inspired you in some way. I hope to see you back. I just think this thing is stinking adorable. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.